celebs and rappers' reaction to the Not Like Us diss track. Since the release of Like That on March 22nd, 2024, tensions between Drake and Kendrick have escalated to unprecedented levels, with each artist firing shots at the other through a barrage of diss tracks. But amidst the flurry of lyrical jabs and verbal sparring, one track has emerged as the proverbial line in the sand, Not Like Us. Crafted by Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us was blunt, delivering scathing accusations and biting commentary aimed squarely at Drake and his OVO team. The lyrics paint a damning portrait, alleging instances of pedophilia and exploitation within the OVO sound camp, implicating Drake, his bodyguard Chubbs, and fellow artists like Party Next Door and Baka Not Rice. The controversy only intensifies with the provocative cover art, a bird's-eye view of Drake's Toronto residence overlaid with symbols reminiscent of those found on sex offender maps. The visual statement has sparked a wildfire of speculation, with fans plastering the property with tags proclaiming ownership, earning it the moniker King Kunta. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this saga lies not in the diss track itself, but in the reactions it has elicited from celebrities and rappers across the industry, from shock and skepticism, support to scorn. The responses have been varied as they are impassioned. So join us as we dissect the fallout from Not Like Us, exploring the myriad reactions of those who inhabit the world of celebrity and hip-hop. As the shockwaves from Not Like Us reverberated across the hip-hop landscape, rappers wasted no time in taking to social media to share their astonishment at Kendrick Lamar's blistering diss. On the digital background of X, formerly known as Twitter, the consensus was clear. Kendrick had delivered a knockout blow with astonishing speed. A characteristically blunt and authoritative tweet. Rapper and entrepreneur 50 Cent weighed in on the ongoing feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar with a message that left little room for interpretation. Quote, "I told you ninjas leave him alone. Now he's spinning on all. Everybody must die." End quote. With this statement, 50 Cent is asserting his earlier warnings about the potential consequences of provoking Kendrick Lamar, suggesting that Kendrick's recent barrage of diss tracks is a direct result of disregarding his advice. Lil Nas X's tweet excluded a sense of exasperation and perhaps even disbelief on the relentless back and forth between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And even more so, the kind of allegations and accusations flying around in the lyrics. He tweeted, quote, "Damn, can y'all slow down?" End quote, capturing the sentiments shared by many observers who found themselves inundated by the constant barrage of diss tracks and social media commentary surrounding the feud. Trippie Redd, visually stunned by the ferocity of Kendrick's lyrical assault, could only muster a single phrase to encapsulate his disbelief. "This S crazy." Guapdad 4000 echoed the sentiment, his words dripping with awe at Kendrick's relentless output. Quote, "This is ridiculous. Dot is on the sickest one I've ever been alive to see." End quote. Kendrick's rapid-fire release of 2 diss tracks in a single day wasn't just remarkable, it was expected. "Sometimes you gotta pop out and show in," end quote. He tweeted, referencing a line from K-Dot's own song. Kendrick's swift response wasn't merely a reaction to Drake's provocations, it was a statement of dominance, a reformation of West Coast's legacy of lyrical prowess and swift retaliation. Adding fuel to the already fiery discourse, J-Rock, a stalwart of the West Coast hip-hop scene and a close ally of Kendrick Lamar, weighed in with a tweet that spoke volumes in just a few characters. 4-0, we already know, end quote. With a single tweet, J-Rock made his allegiance clear, throwing his support firmly behind Kendrick Lamar and suggesting that in the ongoing battle of words and wits, Kendrick was leading with a commanding score of 4-0 against Drake. In a follow-up tweet, J-Rock reinforced his stance with a simple yet powerful statement. "They not like us," end quote. With these words, J-Rock drew a line in the sand, delineating the stark contrast between the lyrical prowess and authenticity embodied by Kendrick Lamar and his West Coast counterparts, and the perceived shortcomings of Drake and his OVO team. Rapper Jaron Benton added his voice to the chorus of astonishment and admiration, with a tweet that captured the collective sentiment of many. Benton addressed Kendrick directly. Quote, "At Kendrick Lamar, you gotta relax, fam. This in back to back to back, ... WTF, end quote. Benton encapsulated the uncertainty shared by fans and fellow artists like at Kendrick's unyielding barrage of diss tracks. The notion of Kendrick going back to back to back struck a chord, highlighting the rapid-fire nature of his response and the sheer intensity of his lyrical onslaught. Rapper Cause also took to Twitter to share his thoughts, reflecting both the astonishment and the gravity of the moment. In his first tweet, he humorously deflected responsibility for any potential traffic infractions. Quote, "If I get a speeding ticket right now, blame Dot and Mustard," end quote. This tongue-in-cheek remark not only acknowledges the distraction caused by Kendrick's relentless output, but also underscores the sense of urgency and excitement permeating the hip-hop community in this wake of Not Like Us release. But Cause's second tweet carries a weightier tone as he reflects on the significance of the moment in the larger context of rap history. He tweeted, quote, "is in the middle of rap history. Crazy ASF," end quote, recognizing the monumental nature of the feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake and its potential impact on the trajectory of hip-hop. Denzel Curry joined the chorus of voices weighing in on the Drake-Kendrick feud with a tweet that cut straight into the heart of the matter. He tweeted, quote, "Honestly, how many of y'all wanted to see this happen," end quote, tapping into the collective curiosity and anticipation that has gripped the hip-hop community in the wake of Kendrick Lamar's response diss track. In a moment that transcended the immediate drama of the Drake-Kendrick feud, rapper Vince Staples delivered a sobering reality check to both artists and fans alike, shining a spotlight on broader issues within the music industry, particularly as they relate to Black artists. During a panel discussion on Saturday, May 4th, 2024, Staples was asked about the ongoing feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. In response, he pivoted the conversation to address major shifts within the music industry, highlighting systematic inequalities that disproportionately impact Black musicians. Later in his tweet, Staples wrote, quote, "See, the problem with hip-hop is white people too comfortable. We need to treat y'all how y'all treat us at Trader Joe's," end quote. With this statement, Staples drew a parallel between the casual appropriation and exploitation of Black culture within the music industry and the everyday experiences of Black individuals navigating predominantly white spaces. Using a dizzy emoji, a face with the swirling eyes and stars above, rapper Rashad conveyed a sense of astonishment and awe at Kendrick's latest move in the feud. This emoji choice suggests a level of disbelief mixed with admiration, as if Rashad is acknowledging the sheer audacity and skill displayed by Kendrick in his Not Like Us diss. Accompanied by the word undisputed, Rashad's tweet implies that Kendrick's position as the dominant force in this ongoing battle is beyond question or debate. It's a declaration of support for Kendrick's lyrical prowess and his recognition of his unmatched ability to command attention and respect within the hip-hop community. In the midst of the whirlwind, rapper and musician Kyle Thomas Harvey, better known by his stage name Kyle or Super Duper Kyle, took to Twitter to express his reaction. With a single emoji, the face with the exploding head, Kyle conveyed a sense of utter disbelief and astonishment at the Not Like Us bars. The exploding head emoji is often used to express shock, amazement, or overwhelming surprise, suggesting that Kyle was taken aback by the intensity or unexpected nature of this diss track. Amidst the torrent of reactions flooding social media in the response to Not Like Us, singer-songwriter Sir weighed in with a poignant admission of his emotions. In a simple yet powerful statement, Sir expressed, quote, "I'm really overwhelmed right now," end quote. His candid acknowledgement reveals the depth of impact of the feud has not only on fans and fellow artists, but also those within the music industry itself. Recorder-producer ATL Jacobs added his voice to the conversation with a pragmatic yet humorous suggestion. Quote, "If y'all planning on dropping music this upcoming week, just push it back 2 weeks. Crying emoji," end quote. ATL Jacobs' tweet encapsulated the widespread attention and anticipation generated by the Not Like Us diss, humorously advising fellow artists to delay their music releases in order to avoid being overshadowed by the drama unfolding between the two of hip-hop's biggest names. Rapper Glasses Malone delivered a bold proclamation regarding the ongoing feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. He also tweeted, quote, "Drake/don't rap against Kendrick Lamar ever," end quote, punctuating his statement with an image of a fallen owl. The use of Drake's name as an acronym, followed by a directive to avoid engaging in lyrical combat with Kendrick Lamar, underscores the perceived prowess and dominance of Kendrick in the rap game. The fallen owl image further emphasizes the seriousness of Malone's statement, as owls are often associated with wisdom and intelligence. qualities typically attributed to Drake. The imagery of a fallen owl suggests a symbolic defeat or acknowledgement of Drake's superiority in the realm of lyricism and wordplay. Rapper Rah Digga also injected a dose of humor and aspiration into the ongoing saga with her tweet, quote, "Alright, fine, keep them damn never mind, lol." End quote. Rah Digga captured the sentiment of many observers who found themselves caught up in the drama and who couldn't help but be entertained by the back and forth between the two titans of hip-hop. Her playful tone and use of colloquial language added a touch of levity to the situation, suggesting that while the feud may be intense and serious for those involved, for onlookers it's just another chapter in the never-ending spectacle of rap rivalries. Other rappers and celebrities that reacted to Not Like Us and the ongoing feud are Azalea Banks, Smino, Mickey Fax, Lecrae, and King Crooked, and many more. Each of these individuals undoubtedly added their own unique perspectives, opinions, and reactions to the ongoing feud, contributing to the rich tapestry of discourse surrounding one of hip-hop's most talked about rivalries. Thank you for watching as we come to the end of this video. Don't miss out on a single moment of the action on this ongoing feud. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop the latest video. Show me some love by smashing that button and share our content with your friends. And hey, we want to hear from you. Drop your opinions and thoughts in the comments below. Whether you're Team Drake or Team Kendrick, your voice matters. So let's keep it respectful and keep the discussion alive.